Hey, it's Free Content Friday. This will be a continuation of what we were talking about last week. I was talking about my skin, and I've done some more research about skin. I'm sorry I look a little tired tonight. It's late and I'm ready for bed. But for those of you that are new, I'm Maui No Other. Well, Maui No Other. And tonight we're gonna do meal, meditation, and music. And this is what Free Concert Friday is. And I'm happy that you're with me tonight. So, first of all, the meal. Tonight we had simply Wendy's. I'm from the Bahamas, and our Wendy's on my island is very delicious. I'm on the island of Grand Bahama, and our Wendy's tastes so good that I decided to get some Wendy's for tonight. And I got my daughter the 6-piece chicken nuggets with fries and with a drink. Now, the only thing about this drink was that I ordered a Sprite, but I got a club soda, which is so interesting because I didn't even know Wendy's had club soda. Unless it was a flat Sprite, but it was no flavor. There was no flavor. There was no taste of lime. And, you know, the Sprites have a hint of lime flavoring. There was no lime at all. It was just like, it was club soda. It had to have been club soda. Someone missed. But we had already gotten on the road, and today it was raining so much, so I just decided, you know, we're not going to go back to correct that. So that was the meal for tonight. I didn't have any dinner tonight, but I did have some Crystal Light tea, and I had some of my daughter's fries. But that was it for me as far as a meal. So every once in a while, it's good to go and eat out. You don't have to do it all the time because it can get a bit pricey. It depends on your budget, really. But I had some fast food tonight. And I got fast food as a meal for my daughter tonight. And it was delicious for her. So that's the meal. I didn't cook anything, so I don't have any recipes to give you, but I do have a recommendation for Wendy's. So if you are in the Port Lukaya area and you are traveling and you are a tourist, the Port Lukaya Wendy's and also the downtown Wendy's are both exceptional. So as far as Wendy's goes on my island, it's A+. It's an A+. It's a A-okay for me. And so the meditation is going to be another verse on fair, and I'm going to walk over to my wall of verses because you know this year we're not scared this year. We're not moving in fear. When it comes 2024, we're not moving in no more fear. So this meditation for tonight is from Deuteronomy 3:22. That's going to be the first one. And it says, "You shall not fear them, for it is the Lord your God who fights for you." The next one, is John 14, verse 27. "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid." So, like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of scriptures on fear, a lot of scriptures on love and fear, because love and fear cannot operate at the same time. So, it's better you love than to fear. We don't want fear this year. That's a song. We don't want fear, We don't want fear this year. We don't want fear. We don't want fail this year. I need to start writing jingles because I'm telling you, I can come up with little songs very, very easily. So if anybody needs a jingle, let me know. I can help you out. Yeah. So that was our meditation for the night. Our song, I have to tell you about the song. The song that I intended on singing this evening is a Kiki Wyatt song. Just a cute, it's not a Kiki Wyatt song, excuse me. It's his name is Zane. Zane. His song Pillow Talk. And what had happened was, that's how Will Smith, what had happened was. Oh, speaking of Will Smith, oh man, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. I think they will both be okay. And they will both be okay. And I hope that they both do the work and whatever they decide as a married couple, they will be okay. And I have to commend them for all of the years that they have stayed married. I don't want to look at this as a negative because regardless of what people think about their open marriage, they have still been committed to each other and they have not divorced up until this point. And so I have to commend them for that. They have stickability and they have been committed to each other. Even though they have not been together in private, they are still officially married. And that's commendable because if you are not married, you don't understand that marriage is hard. And the decision to separate, it only takes one. It only takes one. This is the pain, I would say. I would say that the pain of marriage is that two people are involved, but it only takes one person to completely destroy it. Two persons are involved at all times in a marriage, but it takes one person to destroy the two. Sometimes it's both. But one person could want the world for the marriage and the other person doesn't, and it destroys the union. Because how can two walk together if they don't agree? They can't. So I want to say that positive thing about them. And this is a tangent because this has nothing to do with anything that I'm doing. This has nothing to do with Freak on the Friday. But I just want to put that out there. And marriage is difficult. It's like you have a lover, you have a roommate, you have a life partner, you have a friend. Marriage is a culmination of every relationship. Think about that. You have to be a little bit of a mother sometimes. You have to be a little bit of a father. You have to be the daughter or the son sometimes within the marriage. Sometimes you have to be the giver. At times you have to be the receiver. Marriage is a culmination of every relationship in life. That's my opinion of it. And it is very hard. The best advice I could give to you, if you are planning on marrying, is ensure that love is the foundation. Because nothing else matters. Because like I say, you will be with a person. You will spend the most time and most energy with this person. Ensure that the foundation of that marriage is love, is friendship, and then commitment. Start with a loving friendship. So, a loving friendship with the opposite sex. That's how your marriage starts. a loving friendship with someone of the opposite sex when you're getting married. That's just my personal opinion. And then from there, build. It's not, romance shouldn't be the first thing. It definitely has to be attraction. Attraction is like, well, I think for men and women, attraction means different things. Men can just see and is attracted. Women can see and are attracted, but our attraction can also be built differently. I am far off from where I started. I really am. But this will be a part of the meditation, so y'all can meditate on this. Somebody is probably going to get married at some point soon, and I just want to give my little 2 cents. As we say in the Bahamas, we say give your little 2 cents. Just my 2 cents. Loving friendship. Attraction. That's basic. If you have absolutely no attraction for that person, like, don't marry them. You're going to be looking at them all day, every day, for the rest of your life, and you don't find them to be the slightest bit of attractive. You have to find them attractive. You have to find them sexy, because you're going to be sleeping with this person, and you're going to have to perform. And why wouldn't you want to be attracted to the person that you're going to marry? That's a basic too. So love, friendship, attraction. Yeah. And then values. You have similar values. It doesn't have to, similar values and similar future values. No, it doesn't necessarily have to be the types of values that you grew up with, but what type of life are you trying to have moving forward? Do you want to live in a big city? It may happen that you all may have to move, but how do you envision your family growing up, at least for like 15 to 20 years of raising the children? Do you want to be in a suburb and then work inside the city? Do you want to live in a city where everything is convenient and there's tons of people and there's lots to do? You could go to the park and it's a hub that you could travel all over the world. It's not like an inconvenience like in the suburbs. So to me, those are values. What do you value? Do you value spending time with the children, or do you value work? Religion. And I don't mean like religion. Religion should be on there, because that will also determine the way that you raise your children. And then I would also say lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle would you like to lead? I know people are on a health rush, and it's important to know, I think this would also go under values, is what kind of lifestyle would you want to live? Like veganism, are you the type of person that wants to take breaks, or are you a workaholic type of person? Are you the type of person that would forfeit vacations to go to work and make money? Like, are you the type of person that wants to live a lavish life, or something that's what's the word, minimal lifestyle? All of these things are so important. And I think back in the day, they really understood it. They really understood marriage. And I think that's the reason why a lot of the marriages lasted longer back in the day. Because it was based on real life. The life with another human being on a daily basis for the rest of life, for the rest of your life, with children. With raising children, with being together. And I feel like the genders were respected. Women offer something that men don't offer. Womanhood, femininity. men offer something that women don't offer. His manhood, his masculinity. Those two things are completely separate. When you see the two come together and they're operating within a marriage, it's beautiful. So, me personally, although I am going through a divorce, for some time I felt like I wouldn't want to marry again. But I do believe in marriage in the way that it should be. And with two loving friends with the same values and committed to each other, committed to their family, and committed to their beliefs and their values, and two people who come together and decide to make a home for themselves and a life for themselves together, regardless of what is on the outside. I believe in that. I believe in marriage in that way. And this is so long, but I was going to sing Pillow Talk by Zine, and I wanted to do the Kiki Wyatt version of it. It's Kiki Wyatt is, for me, she is like the Whitney Houston slash, I don't know who else I could. She is like the Whitney Houston and like, I don't know, Whitney Houston and someone else, but she is, for me, she is that vocalist of my time. She is someone who I look up to vocally. Excuse me, like I looked up to Whitney Houston vocally, the things that she does with her voice. CeCe Winans also, the things that she does with her voice is just, it's subtle, but if you really listen, you can tell that they are very talented. So let me see if I can do this. Pillow talk, we'll go slow and high tempo, light and dark. Hold me close and mellow, feeling the pain, feeling the pleasure. Body but you, body but me, body but us, bodies together. I wanna hold you close tonight and always. I wanna wake up next to you. I wanna hold you close tonight and always. I wanna wake up next to you. So we'll be soft the neighbors, in the place that feels the tears, the place that loses the fears, yeah, reckless behavior. In the place that is so pure, so dirty and so raw, in the bed all day, bed all day, bed all day, loving you and riding on. It's a paradise and it's a war zone. It's a paradise and it's a war zone. She does amazing covers and she has amazing original songs also. But she did a cover for that song and I just love it. I would someday love to do like, excuse me, a collaboration with her. It's gonna happen. Okay, that's all. See you next week for Free Concert Friday.